Hello guys, Wahoo here, back with another video. This time around guiding you through the new event that we just got today. It's called Embrace, I think, of Ren. All in all, it's a little short but very entertaining kind of little quest line to introduce this new farmable dragon actually, and at the end you get 25 of these dragon scales, as you can see in the bottom, but they are farmable just like the feathers. I'm not 100% sure on how you get them, but I think it's like the feathers. I haven't looked into it yet. I might do a video on how to farm these, but I hadn't gotten any myself besides the 25 that I did on this one. So I hope you like this video. If you do, make sure you guys like this video. Also maybe subscribe, helps very, very much. And with that, all that said, let's just jump into step 1. Alright, step 1 is to defeat 20 dungeons in the Forbidden Spires. That is the one in U6. You can find it anywhere you want to, but there is mostly, of course, in the U6, where there's most of the Forbidden Spires, which is the Asian inspired, the one I'm running around right here, zone. And you just have to defeat 20 dungeons. It's not bosses, it's dungeons. And when you've done that, you will head on to step 2. Alright, step 2 is to gather 200 resources in the Forbidden Spire biome. Make sure you are in the Forbidden Spire area. Here you can go Cinnabar, you can also go Sharpstone, whatever you want to. I do also Sharpstone because I was, trying to get this video pretty quickly. Make sure you can also do it on Tuesday, which of course also gets you extra resources because it's Tuesday. You don't have to do it a Tuesday, it just goes a little bit faster on a Tuesday because of gathering. Again, I would suggest you go and get Cinnabar because it's more value than this Sharpstone, but it's because you have the time basically. I was just in more of a time crunch to get this video out there, so I also, as you can see right here, are picking up some Sharpstone. But again, it doesn't matter what resource it is, it just has to be in the Forbidden Spires when you do it. And when you gather 200 of these, we can step on to step 3. Alright, step 3 is to defeat these Jade Scarabs, which you can see I'm defeating right here. It looks like a little turtle, whatever, but it is a scarab. You can find them in dungeons, you can find them all over the place basically. You just have to defeat 5 of them, and they are, like I said, all over the place. And you can see I defeat a few more there. I would suggest you find a dungeon to do this, because they are pretty scarce if you run around just looking for them. But yeah, defeat 5 of these scarabs. They are all over the place, in dungeons, out dungeons. But yeah, find a skull dungeon and do it in there, and you are done with step 3, and we can get on to step 4. Alright, so the step 4 is of course defeating shadow foxes, or phantom foxes, the one I defeated right there. They're like the floating foxes around. You can find them in dungeons, and you can also find them all over the place. I would suggest again you go to a dungeon. I kind of wanted to see how rare they were, and they're kind of rare if you're just running around, and I spend a lot of time just running around here trying to find them. But they're all over the place in the Forbidden Spires, so just go to a dungeon, go check it out. Maybe just do it while you're actually just farming. It is not really that many you have to get, only 3. And here you can see it all scarabs, but you want to look for those phantom foxes around and look at them. So that is step 4, and we can step on to step 5. Alright, so step 5 is to find recipe dungeons. You have to not defeat the dungeon, you just have to get the recipe. So I'm not sure if you get it off the marketplace or not, but I did at least to run around and find the dungeons and just defeated the monsters in there. Open the chest, or break open the chest in the end. You get a recipe, and there you will basically just have your recipe. So that is step 5. Let's go to step 6. Alright, step 6 is to defeat 3 of these dragon looking kind of orcs persons. You can see a red one here that I'm going towards. They're all over the place. These are very common, so you'll catch up or get these pretty quickly if you are in the, again, Forbidden Spires, that you have to go and find these. Not the Scarabs, not the anything else, but they are pretty, you know, common as just random mini bosses around, so I suggest you just do that. Or you can, of course, like you did in the previous steps where you have to defeat different things, you can always go to a dungeon and maybe go for there. So defeat 3 of these and we can get on to the last step, step 7. Alright, so step 7 is to defeat the Jadebound phantoms, and you can see I defeat one right there. It's the floating heads that are around. There are also mini bosses around, but I would, again, like the previous ones, I suggest that you go to a dungeon. If I could get over there, the big dungeon that I have there on my left actually has a skull biome, or sorry, skull biome, a skull dungeon that actually spawns these Jade, floating head Jades, figurines, monsters, dudes. So you can see here I defeated, and I also complete this step, and you just have to defeat 3 of them to get the 25 scales. So that is the quest line for this new dragon. I think it was a very nice way introducing this new dragon, or showing kind of what we can expect to get. And I really like it that we can get more with the Forbidden Spires, because it did promise us more of these guys in there. But again, if you like this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, maybe comment below what you think we can see more in this Forbidden Spires. And this was Wahoo, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!